the United States of America was the greatest country before Trump, and it's the greatest country now after Trump. The white supremacists want to go back. They want to go back to the days when it was legal to own slaves.
You are about to be entertained by the young man who has become a legend of his own time. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's up, everybody? Yours truly, Ron Kelly, the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program for a Thursday. Shout out to everybody. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. We took the day off. Last Thanksgiving because you didn't want to hear me. You were eating, fighting with your family, eating, fighting more with your family, eating, fighting. Let Uncle come out of the closet. You know, the one that you keep wrapped up all year long. Let him out in the holidays. So anyway, I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. It's yours truly, Ron Kelly, the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. It's Thursday. It's December 5th already. Wow, right? December 5th, 2024. So the beat goes on. Got a lot to talk about tonight. I'm going to get it in. My Blog Talk Radio show is not having issues. I'll get to that. I was going to surprise you and be on Blog Talk Radio tonight. You could have been able to call in to the show, 319-527-6060, 319-527-6060. Hold on, because we'll see what happens when I go to break. I'll take a break and I'll see if our connection has been established. Anyway, everybody, it's just a couple minutes past the hour. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. A lot's going on. The Trump years, you people, you Trumpsters, you Black and Latino folks. I hope you got room for grandma, because if grandma gets put out, because if grandma gets put out, you're going to need to have a place for grandma to stay. Because the GOP, the Republicans have been chomping at the bit, trying to cut down on the entitlement programs, because they actually believe that entitlement programs are the problem. They think that entitlement programs are the problem. So WIC, SNAP, SSI, all of these things, rent subsidies, Social Security, welfare, Obamacare, all of these things, what they're saying is like 70% of the budget, which is not true. But these are the things that the Republicans and the GOP, the kook fringe, psychopath MAGA crew has been looking to do. They want to cut down because they think that the entitlement programs are the problem with America. And you have two rich people, one of them the richest man on earth, and then Vivek Ramaswamy, the crazy Indian, are supposed to be the people who are running this newly created government agency called the Agency for the Government Efficiency. And these are the people who's going to be telling you or telling us what needs to go and what needs to stay. See, now Donald Trump doesn't understand that he's being played like a fiddle because Elon Musk and his SpaceX and some of the other businesses that he has is going to get massive billion dollar, even though the man is already the richest person in the world. How much more money does he need? But his SpaceX is going to get millions of dollars in NASA contracts because of his relationship to Trump. So Trump is being played, and he's kind of slow, 78 years old. He doesn't really know that he's being played, but he's being played by Elon Musk. So so all of y'all who voted for Trump, the Black folks, the Latinos who decided to lay their bets with Trump, you're gonna lose. You already lost. Look at the chaos that's going on already, and he didn't even reach office yet. He's still another 2 months out, or another month out from being in office, and already the clown car has already left the circus. Already, the idea that Tulsi Gabbard is going to be the director of national intelligence, somebody who can't keep her mouth shut for 5 seconds. Then you have Pete Hegseth, the town drunk who Trump wants to nominate as the Secretary of Defense. Peter Navarro, a convicted felon who refused to testify in front of the Congress and did 4 months in jail. I think Trump likes people who've been to jail. And all you people, I'm telling you, and I hate to say it, and I pray like hell that it doesn't happen, but all you folks who voted for Trump, you look at what's happening right now. Just look at what's happening. 14 years the GOP has been trying to get rid of Obamacare, but they couldn't do it because they didn't have the majority. Well, guess what? Now they got the majority, and Obamacare is probably going bye-bye. Along with grandma's Social Security check is going to get cut down. Y'all, you don't know you unleashed the Kraken. You folks who voted for Trump, you unleashed the devil. That's what you did. You unleashed the devil. You unleashed the Antichrist. Trump is the Antichrist. And you're going to find out. You're going to find out. But you can't go back. You can't go back and flip that lever up now and take back your vote for Trump. You can't go back. You're stuck. You are stuck with Trump. And you're going to be sorry. You're going to be very sorry because it's already going down. It's already going down. These nincompoops, these kook French psychos that he's been trying to present as cabinet members. The Department of Defense, I mean, really? This guy who was a host for Fox News is supposed to come along and run one of the biggest bureaucracies in the world. He's supposed to be the head of the most powerful army on earth. This guy who has a drinking problem, Pete Hegseth, the former Fox News host. So he wants to make it fun. I mean, see, y'all, you don't understand what a mistake you made. You don't understand what a terrible mistake that you made. You just don't get it. Steve, shout out to Steve Mayred. This says the Kraken. Yes, thank you, Steve. The Kraken. You have released the Kraken. When you voted for Trump, you released the Kraken. And you're gonna get it. There's gonna be another big tax cut for the wealthy. 15% last time Trump was the president. 15%. He cut the corporate tax in half. It was 36%. Now it's 21%. He chopped it off almost in half. And that added trillions of dollars to the economy. And guess what he did? He took away the poor people, the folks who with bills to pay and a roof to keep over their head. He forced those people. So now you can't claim your real estate taxes as a deduction. He's cut that off. I mean, what does it take? What's wrong with you people? So those of you homeowners, Black and Hispanic, who voted for Trump, you voted for your real estate taxes. So you voted. So now your real estate, before, when he was in office before. Yes, shout out to Ronald McCready. He's laughing at you fools. He's laughing. And I'm going to talk about it every week until he dies or leaves office. I'm going to talk about it. He's laughing all the way to the bank. You people are a bunch of fools. You thought for 1 second that Trump is going to do anything for you. You got to be kidding. You got to be kidding. You got to be kidding. It's only 10 minutes past the hour. So Diddy stuff. I'm going to talk about some Diddy stuff in a second. Diddy, the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah, you remember Abercrombie and Fitch? They're not as um, they're not as popular as they once were. Abercrombie and Fitch, the store where black folks couldn't go in there, and not because they didn't want you in there, it's because they because it's yeah, they not that they didn't want you in there because the clothes that they made you couldn't wear. You couldn't wear those Abercrombie and Fitch clothes unless you were anorexic, right? So here we go. The ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, Michael Jeffries, was released. Now, this guy has the same charges as Diddy: sex trafficking, and interstate prostitution. Look it up. Michael Jeffries, the former head of Abercrombie and Fitch, strolls out of court after posting a $10 million bond. Now, from what I remember, Diddy put up $50 million and they wouldn't let him out. Same charges: sex trafficking and interstate prostitution. So why isn't this guy as dangerous as they say Diddy was? Same charges. Yes, get why? One of them was black and one is white. You see, because folks think that because they got a little bit of money, like the Beyonce and Jay-Z and some of these people, Michael Jordan, they don't look at you and they don't respect you. This is still a racist country. America is a racist country. You can't tell me, and this guy gets a $10 million bail. $10 million. And he's got an electronic bracelet. Now, why couldn't Diddy, be afforded the same? Why couldn't Diddy be afforded the same courtesy? Why couldn't they let Diddy out? So Michael Jeffries, the ex-CEO of CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, is let out of jail on a $10 million bail. Same charges: sex trafficking, interstate prostitution. And Lamont Gates, the reason why Diddy is shown to be a danger because he's African American, because he's black. He witness tampering. Now, was any of those people that Diddy is supposed to have tampered with? Do we know that he tampered with anybody? We don't know that. Were we listening in on the calls? Did we hear any of the tape from the phone calls? You think Diddy would be that stupid to try to call somebody and tell them, hey, look, listen, don't testify? The lawyer's certainly not going to do it because that's suborning perjury and they would be disbarred. So I don't think the lawyers are going to put their jobs on the line for Diddy, no matter how much money he has. Yeah, so do we? I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm going to get to. I'm going to get to that later on. Lamont Gates says yes, he's attempted to. So what? I mean, I would do it too. If I thought I can pay somebody off not to testify, so I don't go to jail for 37 years, I would do it too. Yes, I would. It's not witness tampering. If you know maybe let's call it potential witness tampering. I don't think. Come on, Lamont Gates. Come on. See, you can always find some black folks who are going to. Now I don't want to put Lamont Gates in that category. Lamont Gates, near-death experiences. I guess Diddy should be on Lamont Gates' show because he's definitely having a near-death experience right now. Yeah, but Michael Jeffries, ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. I remember Abercrombie and Fitch. I could never fit any of those clothes at Abercrombie and Fitch. Even the extra large, I could not fit the Abercrombie and Fitch. It was just too small because they didn't make clothes. I'm not gonna say they didn't make clothes for black people. They didn't make clothes for big people. I'll put it like that. I don't want to say black people. Anyway, it's 15 minutes past the hour. I mean, give me a break, Lamont Gates. Yo, this guy is the difference between black and white. I'm going to call a spade a spade. No pun intended. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. When you black and you're rich, you're still black. Because when you're white, you can be anything. You can be Venezuelan. You can be, you can be whatever you want, but you can't hide your blackness. You can't hide it. Everywhere you go, you black. You can't hide your blackness. Jay-Z can't hide his blackness. Denzel, Beyonce, all these folks, Michael Jordan, Oprah, they can't hide their blackness behind money because the people look at you and you still just an N-word to these people. Now, I don't know how the hell did Michael Jeffries get out. Same charges. Because who cares if he tampered with a witness, Lamont Gates? Who gives a F? Who cares? That's not a danger to society. Well, give me a break. So what makes Michael Jeffries less of a danger? He did the same thing that Diddy did. Interstate prostitution, interstate prostitution and sex trafficking. Same thing. Because the judge in Diddy's case, the last one that turned him down, wanted to know who the judge was that let Michael Jeffries out. And only $10 million bail. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. Diddy should be out too. And I don't advocate what he did. Of course not. Don't even say that. I don't advocate what Diddy did. But he should be out just like Michael Jeffries is out. Same charge. Once again, same charge. Sex trafficking, interstate prostitution. But why is Diddy still in jail why is Diddy still in jail and Michael Jeffries is out of jail? You know why? Because Michael Jeffries is white and Diddy is black. What makes Michael Jeffries less of a threat to society?
I'm having trouble connecting. I'll keep trying.
Yeah, keep trying. So what makes him less of a, what makes Michael Jeffries less of a threat to society than Diddy? What's the difference? I mean, give me a break. We'll take a break and we'll come back. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I certainly did. We'll take a break and we'll come back with more of this program. I'm hot. Diddy's out. If what Michael Jeffries is out, same charges, sex trafficking and interstate prostitution, then Diddy should be out too. I don't give a damn who he tried to talk to, Lamont Gates. I don't care. Whatever. We'll take a break and we come back because I still got to get to Biden pardoning his son. Everybody's all acting all stupid. We'll get to that too. And everybody's acting. Thank you, Ronald McCready. 100%. Thank you, Ronald McCready. All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back with more of this program, Mr. Ron Kelly Talk Radio program on a Thursday. And it's on, not blogtalkradio.com right now, but it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, and the Ron Kelly Show YouTube channel. Back in a moment with more, it's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Yes, indeed, I am the man. What a news cycle this is. This guy has got to go. Trump has got to go. George Floyd snuffed out by this police officer who's supposed to be serving and protecting people.
It's the Ron Kelly Show.
We are, okay, we're not going to be. All right, so we're not going to be on Blog Talk Radio tonight because, as you just heard, they got problems. So we'll just keep it on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. What's up, everybody? It's the Ron Kelly. Okay, it's Ron Kelly Show. I'm trying to run 2 shows at once here. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program, and it's on blogtalkradio.com. Well, not tonight. Ordinarily on blogtalkradio.com, but tonight we're on Facebook Live, LinkedIn Live, and YouTube Live. So you got no excuse. You just head on over to your computer, or actually you can do it on your smart device, they call them. I wonder where that came from, smart device. Anyway, you can go to your smart device and you can listen to the Ron Kelly Show wherever you are. So you got no excuse. Listen to the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Go on over to YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. Let's get those views up and get those subscriptions up. You just click the subscribe button. Once you get there, and you can subscribe to the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. All right, once again, everybody, y'all know what time it is. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio Show. I can't see down here. Okay. Yeah. Did you check out the 5-minute pop-up version of the Ron Kelly Show? Yeah, check it out. This portion of the Ron Kelly Show is being sponsored by American Porterfield Transportation since the 1980s, I should say, before I was born. Since the 1980s, American Porterfield Transportation has been your situation. They have been the answer to your transportation needs for 40 years. American Porterfield Transportation has been 44 years. American Porterfield Transportation has been your go-to for your destination or your transportation need. You can field trips, family reunions, trips to the casino so you can lose all your money, schools, you name it, American Porterfield can handle it safely. You won't be standing on the side of the road like you see some people on the side of the road. The bus is there, broke down, and the people are standing on the side of the road waiting for another bus to come, which is going to take hours. Not with American Porterfield. The bus you're on is the bus that's going to take you to your destination. So you can give them a call, 908. I've got my papers lost here. Yeah, you give them a call. As a matter of fact, you can email them too. It's amica.porterfield@verizon.net. That's amica.porterfield@verizon.net. Or you can give me a call, 908, blah, blah, blah. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the number in just a second, everybody. But those are my friends there over at American Porterfield Transportation in Plainfield, New Jersey. So don't worry about it. They'll get to you. Just because they're down in Plainfield, I mean they can't get to you. Okay, the Ron Kelly Show, the views and opinions expressed here are exclusively those of myself and R. Kelly Media Enterprises, LLC, and are not those of my advertisers or my support team or anybody who has anything to do with the Ron Kelly Show. And coming up, Aaron Nazar's tax service. Call my buddy. He does my taxes. I stand by his word. Aaron Nazar's tax service in Clifton, New Jersey. Look him up. Give him a call. Before you know it, it'll be that time again to file them taxes within the next 3 or 4 months. So get it together. Aaron Nazar's tax service. Tell him you heard about it on the Ron Kelly Show. You might get a discount. Might get a discount. So tell Jose that you heard it on the Ron Kelly Show. Aaron Nazar's tax service. Good guy, does great work. Okay, everybody, back to the show. It's halfway through already, 28 minutes past the hour. So Biden pardons his son. Now, who didn't think that Biden would pardon his son? Who didn't think that Biden would pardon his son? I mean, who didn't think that Biden would pardon his son? Because I sure would have pardoned mine. You know, and see, because the psychopath GOP, the Republicans who are in charge of everything now, and watch out, I told y'all, you released the Kraken. When you voted Trump back in, you released the Kraken. And when grandma's Social Security gets cut in half and she can't stay at the senior building no more, guess who's got to take her in? Yeah, you suckers. All right, everybody, it's just about 1:30 on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Yeah, so Biden pardons his son. Who gives a F? You know, the Republicans and the kook fringe psychos are up in arms. Oh, give me a break. Shut the F up. Give me a break. Of course he's going to pardon his son. I would have pardoned mine. I'm not going to let my son go to jail. I don't give a shit what he did. I'm not going to let my son go to jail. And yeah, damn right I'm pardoning my son. And now that the GOP is all up in arms and, shut the F up. I don't want to use foul language on my show. So shut up. Because you got the felony king Trump. How many felonies does he have? You give him credit, though. He never goes to jail, even when he wasn't the president. So the money that they paid on his campaign to get him reelected, that was the highest bail anybody has ever paid. The $1 billion or whatever it was that Trump spent, 700 million, 800 million, $1 billion. The money that Trump spent, that's the biggest bail in the history of the world. Because his reelection is going to keep him out of jail. And you got to figure by the time he gets out of jail, he'll be 82 years old and near death. So, you know, I mean, by then, 4 years from now, nobody's going to bring this stuff up. Nobody's going to be around to bring it up because the Republicans control everything. They control the Supreme Court. They control the scary stuff. Scary stuff. The Supreme Court, it's the Supreme Court. They have the presidents. They have the executive branch, the judicial branch. In the military, they got all three branches of government, plus the Supreme Court. Scary stuff. They can change the law. What if they change the law? You know, don't need a warrant to come in your house no more. The Supreme Court can do that. The Supreme Court can do that. What if, you know, don't need a warrant to search your car? All of the protections, Miranda, where they have to, the Miranda warning, where they have to advise you that, you know, you have a right to remain silent. If you give up that right, yada, yada. What if they give that up? What if the Supreme Court changes that? What if stop and frisk becomes law? I mean, none of y'all who voted for Trump didn't think about this shit when you went into that voting booth. You didn't think about that. You know? You didn't think about that when you went into that booth. And like I said, you released the Kraken, and I'm going to say it as many times as I need to. If you don't want to hear it, don't listen to my program. Yeah. Released the Kraken. Ronald McCready says that he only did what a parent would do with that kind. They're damn right. I would have pardoned my son. I would have pardoned my son. You damn right. Trump is going to pardon all the January 6 people. The people who went to jail on January 6th, for January 6th, they're all getting out of jail on the January 20th. Trump is going to pardon all of them. So knock it off with the BS. I love my son. I would have parted my son with the quickness. I don't give a damn what I told you. So what? I told you I wasn't going to do it. Big deal. So what? So what? Big effing deal. I did it. I did it. I'm leaving. I'll never be the president again. you know, so I'm gonna do some stuff before I walk out this door. And he did the right thing. I would have parted my son too. You damn right. I would have parted my son. All right, everybody, it's 34 minutes or 26 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. You are listening to the Ron Kelly Show. I got to find another station because Blog Talk Radio is ceasing operations as of the end of January. So I got to find another station. I got a couple of people who are after me to broadcast my show on their station. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, he only did what a parent would do with that kind of power. You damn right. Trump is going to pardon his. He's going to pardon all the people from January 6th. He's going to pardon all of them. And the GOP is not going to say anything. Yeah. He hasn't cried, since he won. Not a word. Before it was, witch hunt. Those were favorite words, witch hunt, and all of this stuff. Yeah, he's got to pardon his friends. Ronald McCready says, man, I haven't been feeling the same about this since he won. He hasn't cried foul since he won. That's right. That's right. You're damn right Biden pardons his son. Damn right. I would have did it too. So, spending and travel is up. What happened to the poor people who couldn't afford gas? Where are they? What happened to the people who couldn't pay rent? The rent's so high. What happened to them? Where did they go? People who couldn't afford gas, who couldn't afford food. Where the hell did those people go? Because spending is up 10% over last year. Christmas spending is up 10%. Spending in general, I believe, in Christmas spend is up 10% over last year. Travel is up over last year. So where are these people who can't afford their food? See, like again, you Trump supporters, you fell for the okie doke. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe. That's what happened. The banana in the tailpipe. You fell for it. So where are those people now? Gas has gone down. See, you fell for it. Trump put a sucker play on you and you fell for it. The great P.T. Barnum and Bailey Circus, the great P.T. Barnum once said, a sucker is born every minute. Yeah. P.T. Barnum was right because a sucker is born every minute. And those of you who voted for Trump, who fell for the okie dokie, you're a bunch of suckers. You can get mad at me. You can send me the nasty emails that I get every now and again. That's fine. At least I know you're listening. So if you would have heard me, don't send me no email. But yeah, P.T. Barnum, the great showman, Barnum and Bailey, half of Barnum and Bailey Circus, said there's a sucker born every minute. And all of y'all who voted for Trump, because he's like sitting up in his Mar-a-Lago, in his mansion, saying, look at these fools. That's what he's saying. Look at these fools. They fell for it. When J.D. Vance met Kamala Harris at the airport and said he said that plane is going to be mine. Yeah, now it is. Now the plane belongs to J.D. Vance. The Naval Observatory where the vice president lives belongs to J.D. Vance for the next 4 years. And if Trump died, All right, I think we're back. I think we're back. I think we're back. I think we're back. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. I believe that we are reconnected. This is just one of those nights. It's just one of those nights. I just can't. It's 17 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Time for it's going to be a good football game on tonight. I understand. I'm not going out the door because that wind there's a foot. It feels like you're getting kicked in the behind. That wind is serious out there, everybody. Anyway, it's just a few minutes, 17 minutes, 16 minutes before the hour. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. I hope everybody can hear me now. I think nobody's saying they can't hear me, so I suppose all indications are that everybody can hear me. So thank you, everybody, so much for joining me here on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio show. Shout out to the people that are listening, watching the Ron Kelly Show on YouTube. Appreciate you. It's creeping up. This business is rough. You better be tough to be in this business. Any type of entertainment, you better be tough. You better get tough, kid, like John Wayne used to say back in the day. You better be tough because this business. I remember times where I didn't see anybody listening. Nobody. Zero. I remember that. And I could have folded up my tent and left office, but no. So Ronald McCready, I hope you can hear me this time, brother. Ronald McCready, Lamont Gates. Spending and travel is up. Spending and travel is up. What happened to the poor people? Oh, I can't pay my gas. I am the show paying for my gas. Oh, I can't pay my gas. Oh, rent is too high. Oh, yeah. You get an apartment in the hood for like $750 a month for 6 bedrooms. Yeah, there's bullets flying around outside, but it's available. It's available. Like Irvington. Well, I don't want to talk about Irvington. There's people here who listen to this Ron Kelly show who are from Irvington. Shout out to my Irvington people in Newark and some of the other places, Chicago. I was really hoping to talk to my Chicago people and the people all around the country who used to call into the Ron Kelly show on at the you can't call into this show, but I remember the people from all across the country, mostly Chicago. I don't know if our signal was best in Chicago. Mostly Chicago, the people used to call into the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program and try to get at me. I don't care about you, Chicago. Get at me. Anyway, everybody, it's 14 and a half minutes before the hour. So what? So what? So what? Did Biden pardon his son? So the spending is up, the travel is up, spending up, travel up. People are, Christmas time, Cyber Monday was up from last year, 6%. So what happened? Where's this money coming from? Before the election, I ain't got no money. I can't pay my bills. I can't put gas in my car. The people at the table. Trump never had those problems. Trump never had to scrape up money to pay rent. He never had to scrape up money to make his car note. He never had to do that. How the hell do you think that he identifies with you? The average person that work at Walmart or someplace like that, CVS, Trump don't know nothing about you. He got his. You think he's gonna, bend over backwards to do? And besides, this is his last hurrah, maybe. Unless he can get the Supreme Court to change the law, which I'm sure he's going to try at least. The only answer for Trump is for him to pass on. That is, Secret Service will be knocking on my door any minute. But spending and travel is up. 18 million people screened by the Homeland Security. 18 million people had to take their shoes off. As I tell you, one day I'm going to get on a plane on the tarmac, not do that tube. I want to get on the plane on the tarmac. We're going to do that one day. Anyway, so spending and travel is up. Come on. What happened to all those people? See, you don't hear about that now. You don't hear nothing about gas prices. You don't hear nothing about rent. You don't hear nothing about that. After Trump won, that was the end. Nobody talks about rent anymore. Nobody talks about gas, the price of food. No, you don't hear nothing. It just, because it was a Ponzi scheme. You invested your 401ks into Trump's Ponzi scheme, and now you're going to lose everything. Because as I said in the beginning of the program, Trump don't give a damn about you. He don't care about you. He could care less. He'll wipe his ass with y'all. You decided you want to vote for him. Vote for Trump. For what? For what? I mean, some of the things that he's proposing, I agree with. Some of the things. Not all of them, but some of them I'm like, yeah, okay, I can get with that. And I'm like, yeah, my crypto is skyrocketed since Trump went into office. Because my crypto that I own is skyrocketed since Trump came in. It was almost a bust. It was my crypto was almost where I was about to just lose all the money that I put into it. But when Trump came in, my crypto came back. 10 minutes before the hour. So yeah, so like I said, it already started. The clown show, the clown car is heading toward Washington, D.C. It'll be there on the 20th of December. Of January. You see, and Joe Biden's going to be there. Joe Biden's going to be there. He's not going to leave like Trump did, like a little bitch, because he lost and he left. You see, because Air Force One, any plane that the president is on is called Air Force One. That's the designation for the president's plane, Air Force One. It could be a Cessna, it can be a prop plane, it can be anything, whatever. The designation for the plane that the current sitting president is on is called Air Force One. Trump, last time, decided that he wasn't going to attend the inauguration and he was going to go home. And the reason why he went home before Biden was before Biden was inaugurated, the reason why Trump went home was because Trump knew he wanted to fly home as president. He wanted to fly home on the plane designated Air Force One. You see, because when Obama went home, Air Force One wasn't Air Force One. When Obama left the White House and Trump came in, I believe it was, Obama left, and he, as a courtesy, they fly the president, the outgoing president, anywhere he wants to go. But that plane, even though it's ordinarily known as Air Force One, for that particular circumstance, it wasn't Air Force One. So Trump didn't want to fly home as an ex-president. I mean, the gall, the psychotic narcissism, just y'all, if you voted for Trump, you're stupid. Okay, let's just keep it real. You voted for Trump, you got played. You voted for Trump, and you got played. On a Ron Kelly Talk Radio show. So you voted for Trump, he played you. He played you. It's 7 minutes before the hour. So it continues, the nonsense. And you see it. I mean, it's scary stuff. Scary. I look at Trump and what's going on now, and it's scary. It's scary. Because seems like he's just picking people out of a hat to be cabinet appointees. Picking them out of a hat. And he's not picking the people with experience. He's picking people that he knows is going to follow him. That's the whole point. He's picking people he knows will follow him no matter what. Those are the people that he's picking, not people with experience, not people with proven leadership skills, not people who have been like Tulsi Gabbard for, not people who have experience in what the department they're going to be running. No experience whatsoever. None. Just ridiculous. Just absolutely, positively ridiculous. So you released the Kraken. You can hear me now. You can hear me now. Yeah, y'all can hear me now because I see that. According to my screen, I don't have any trouble with my Wi-Fi. But yeah, your spending and travel is up. What happened? You don't hear nothing about food prices now. Nothing. I haven't heard nobody complain about food prices since Trump became president. You know why? Because it was a sucker play. That's what it was. It was a sucker play. Just like P.T. Barnum said, there's a sucker born. And I know some of you might be offended by what I'm saying. I understand that. But I'm telling you the truth. Trump suckered you, and now for the next 4 years, you're going to be living with your grandmother because she's going to have to move in with you. Because you're responsible for the Trump comeback, the Hispanics and the black folks. And, you know, and I kind of get it that, you know, the black folks are, that seems like the Democrats have been disingenuous. And, you know, I get that. You know, I feel the same way. But don't vote for the other guy. Just don't vote at all. I mean, I think you should, you know, everybody should vote, but don't vote for the other guy. Don't vote for the Kraken. Because I think that the Democrats are taking black folks for granted too. But you know what though? You know, and I saw somebody on Facebook, it's 5 minutes before the hour. I saw somebody on TikTok complaining about black folks. Look, black folks don't support each other. And I'm tired of the songs, Ain't No Stopping Us Now, Wake Up Everybody. I'm tired of hearing that shit. I'm tired. The NAACP, the Urban League, the National Action Network, what's the point? I'm tired of black folks going on the radio every Sunday and complaining about the system. We haven't done nothing to better ourselves. We haven't done nothing. I'm still apprehensive when I go in the neighborhood of my own people. Why do I have to watch my back around my own people? And I go in a white neighborhood, I'm cool. I mean, we got to start keeping it real. Complaining about this and that and the other. You know, black folks don't support each other. Black folks, and and I read Willie Lynch and all of that stuff. I'm just sick of hearing it. Black folks need to just get it together. I'm tired of the bull that I hear people, Reverend Al Sharpton, who I respect. I'm just sick of it. Black folks don't support each other. That's the bottom line. Black folks don't support each other. And I'm tired of hearing, every Sunday, like on BLS, for example, station I might be on one day, but I'm just tired. I'm tired of hearing it. Every week, black folks got to get it together. You got to stop the nonsense. I don't, not in my lifetime anyway. I don't think we're ever going to get it together. I'm so sick of blame the white man, blame the, is the system racist? Yeah. But every ethnic group that has come together has made change in this country. Jews, Asians, Asian Americans, Jews, Arab, Muslims. All of these people had made change in America. Maybe not all over America, but they've made change. The only people who haven't made change is black folks. We haven't made any change. We're begging for change. and I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing the crap. You got the National Action Network, NAACP. NAACP has been invisible for 50 years. You just found out that the National Action Network, Kamala Harris made a donation to the National Action Network at $250,000 for the interview that she did with Reverend Al Sharpton. Black folks got to get it together. It's 45 minutes before the hour, 45 seconds before the hour. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of black folks complaining about white folks. Sick of it. Now, I did talk about Diddy, because what's happened to Diddy is wrong. Now, I will talk about that. Why ain't that man in jail if Diddy is in jail? Why? Anyway, 10 seconds before the hour, I want to thank everybody for listening to. Matter of fact, it is the hour. Thank everybody for listening to me here on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio Show, broadcasting live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So we'll see you back here next Thursday at 7 o'clock. And don't forget, I like to say that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And and that we may not have it all together, but together, black folks, we can certainly have it all. Thank you so much. I think I'll watch the football game now. See you back here next week.